Good afternoon. Reggie. With another video about Microsoft and what? Xbox. I was just talking about Xbox the other day when I was referring to Microsoft and Sony, and I was like, hey, I was talking about HBM4, HBM, high bandwidth memory. There's a shortage, and that's the reason why a new Xbox or PlayStation hasn't come out in a while. So, we're going to talk about that because Microsoft is having a layoff. Microsoft is cutting 3,200 jobs in the Xbox restructuring. Not good news. I'm a gamer, y'all. You know, I'm rocking the Xbox right now. I'm like, hey man, we need another console. It's been a couple of years. You hear me? We're gonna talk about Microsoft announces major layoffs, Xbox division restructuring, financial pressure and performance issues, operational insufficiency, competitive challenges, industry-wide hardware cost crisis, and AI will not replace laid-off roles. With my opening statement on Monday, come on computer, Microsoft announced it's cutting 4,800 roles across the company, roughly 2.1% of the workforce. The bulk of the layoff is 3,200 will come from Microsoft Xbox division. Stock always rallies when they do layoffs. Shout out to USC, let's go. According to Xbox CEO, the first round of cuts includes 1,600 employees today. The company is also moving for 4 studios, Ninja Theory, whatever, in gaming and Double Fine production to outside management, and is working to sell or spin off. It ain't looking good for Xbox yet. They're outsourcing. Right here, this is outsourcing to outside management, and that's not good. Microsoft stock fell more than 1% on the news. Oh, it didn't rally. Quote, our business today is not healthy, she wrote in an email to employees. We are operating at a margin that are 3 to 10 times lower than comparable platforms in publishing business. We must reset Xbox. Thank you for your services. Y'all have a great day. And y'all receive your last check. It's terrible. Terrible news. Microsoft entered the latest console generation with smaller install base and higher cost than competitors like Sony and Nintendo. Y'all remember Nintendo? OG Nintendo. The company then sought to invest in other services, including expanding in portfolios to put first-party games in rival systems and growing its Game Pass services. I love Game Pass. Real talk, no cap. I love Game Pass. Great deal. Subscription services, man. They took a book out of Apple's book. Even Toyota's doing subscription services where you got to pay for features in your vehicle. Xbox chief also noted that some work within the division passes through 14 layers of management. 14 layers of management. And that its platform teams have grown by 40% since the start of this console generation. I love this console. It's a great console, but it's lacking on the graphics card. It's using old technology. Let's see. So let's start with the big boy. It has a octa-core AMD custom Core Zen 3.8 gigahertz to 3.6 gigahertz. GPU AMD RDN 52 CUs 1.825 gigahertz at 12.155 teraflops. Memory 16, got it. S. GPU is rocking AMD 20 CU 1.56 gigahertz compared to 3.8 gigahertz. Wait a minute. Yeah, so I'm sorry, 3.6 gigahertz. I'm sorry, y'all. Compared to 3.8, 1.825. Compared to, I got the S, y'all. Storage, I got 1 terabyte. Memory, 10 gigabyte, etc. Resolution. Graphics card. What kind of graphics card? It's probably running an AMD or NVIDIA. Xbox Series X. I was running a custom AMD RDNA 2 GPU at 12.15 teraflops. So, I mean, what I'm saying is, what is my point on all this? Typically, a console rotates out typical 3 years to keep up with future gaming. Well, we're still running off of when did this Xbox launch? Because I mean, what does it have to do with stocks? It had a lot to do with stocks because it deals with Microsoft's the gaming division. Anyway, my whole point is, as I digress, shares in Nintendo have collapsed to 52% over the 12 months. Sony declined 17%. Apple has also increased the price of several of its products, including the MacBook and iPads. Let's go over the highlights really quick, ladies and gentlemen. Really quick. I got 2 minutes left. Microsoft cut 4,800 jobs, about 2% of their workforce. 3,200 came from the Xbox division. Xbox division restructuring. CEO says 1,600 employees are being cut immediately. Microsoft is shifting 4 studios outside the management. Outsourcing. Financial pressure, performance issues. Let's see. Our business today is not healthy. Xbox margin is 3 to 10 times lower than a comparable gaming business. Microsoft lost 64 cents for every dollar invested. Wow. Microsoft stock dropped over 1%. Operational inefficiency. Sony Xbox division works reportedly passes through 14 layers of management. Some Xbox, I said Sony. Platforms teams have grown 40% since the start of the current console generation. Competitive advantage. Microsoft enters the latest console cycle. A smaller install base. High costs. Industry-wide hard costs. Rising memory and storage costs have pushed, like I said, Microsoft to raise console prices and so Nintendo. Microsoft chief officer says none of the eliminated jobs will be replaced by AI. Sure, they always say that. With all that said, y'all said in the video, Microsoft stock took a 1% hit because of this. I'd like to hear back from y'all about the Xbox, the future of Xbox, and Microsoft. Do you own Microsoft? You know, with all that said, like and subscribe. Y'all be blessed. Reggie Empire out. Y'all.